Gay outside. Fox outside. Back to Gay. Fox right side. Inside. Pass to Augman. And here's George. Shot clock at 5. Here's Fox. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Doncic with it. Up top, Durant. Here's Gasol. Defended by Gay. Outside, Porzingis. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks down the long J.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Hollins. Here's George. And the jam by George.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Gay. Gasol misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Durant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The ball goes to Chicago.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution on the court.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
George outside. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Chicago ball.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Anthony Towns.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Chicago with the ball. They trail by 1.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Down low. And the jam by George.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Pass to Tatum. The 3. Sinks the tray.
Jason Tatum.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And they get it back. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Here's Hollins. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. George outside. Shot clock at 6.
Jason Tatum.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Joel Embiid. Al Horford.
Fox outside. Got a hand on it.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Fox outside. It's George on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A smaller guard, but Fox relentless through contact.
Here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Nets.
The Chicago team. 10. Chicago. 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Chicago. Pass to Gasol. Lets it go from deep. And it's Augmon with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
To the paint. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And here's the fast break. Here's Livingston. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
To the inside. Oh, George with a steal. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Assisted.
Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
To the paint. Pass to Livingston. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Livingston going inside. Pass to Muhammad. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
With an assortment of moves at his disposal, the catch and shoot is just one of many ways Gasol can beat you.
Tatum from long range. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And it's a 6-point Chicago lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots. Offensive player.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gasol. On the wing, Bryant. Jackson on the wing. Takes the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistently.
Here's Livingston. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Sean Livingston taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line? Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s,
2 minutes remaining.
which means I'm old.
2 minutes.
Down low. Here's Griffin. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting because they've done much better playing with pace.
Kicks it to Doncic. Tatum from long range. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition.
Chicago foul.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And it's Livingston missing. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Blake Griffin.
Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Porzingis for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jalen Williams.
And Williams punches it home.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Doncic is doubled. For 3, Porzingis. .34 seconds left to play in the first half.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing, right side. And stolen by Williams. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Sean
And that's
Livingston.
a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Pass to Harden. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
What
Oh, sensational. What a dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Oh, I love this guy.
And so it's Chicago.
37.
They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Outside Durant. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
This demonstrates leadership. Durant knows his teammates look for him to score and score often.
Livingston. And Porzingis with the block. Over to the wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Checking in for Chicago, Antoine Jamison.
Knocked away. Bryant outside. Pass to Durant.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of
Team
hands.
foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Towns with the ball. Can't get it to fall. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
High post Towns. Pass to Jamison. Looking to win the run.
Antoine Jamison.
And he takes that one up and powers it
Anthony
through.
Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Porzingis for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. 6 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Here's Hollins.
Oh,
Yes!
whoa!
Throw it down.
Oh!
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a savvy pass by Fox. This is a guy who really sees all angles on the floor.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Pass to Bryant. From deep, here's Doncic. Doesn't go for him. Here's the break. George has the open look. A good-looking shot from the wing.
From
George has
De'Aaron
got
Fox.
6.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox.
Wasting no time matching the slam with one of their own.
Showing some serious
2
fight right
minutes
there.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Pass to Gasol. Doncic left side. Clock at 6. Over Fox. And it's Doncic missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Here's Embiid. Back to Doncic. Launches a three. And they'll keep possession. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Fox with the ball. Now guarded by Bryant. Pass to Augman. And here's Gay. Embiid covers. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Gasol. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Free throw good. Bryant. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Bryant.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Augman. Into the lane.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago with the ball. 11-point game. Here's Augman. Horford covering. Gay. Kicks it to George. Iguodala outside. George outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Kevin Durant has been
46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Gay right side. And he banks in the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Harden. Now Porzingis. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jackson on the wing.
Now,
a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Klay Thompson.
When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the self-touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Pass to George. Now Gay. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Pass to Bryant. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one missed.
Shooting for Chicago.
Good on the second one. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 8. Now here's George. Pass to Iguodala. Back to George. Here's Hollins. Iguodala with the ball. Defended. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Gay outside. Takes it inside. Knocked loose. Pass to Augman. Here's Hollins. Stolen by Bryant. Here we go. And here's Thompson for three. George with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Iguodala. Here's Hollins. No one near him.
Ryan Hollins.
And he nails that one right through the heart.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Porzingis misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. Here's Gasol. Iguodala with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Gay. Now here's Iguodala. Defended by Harden. Here's Hollins. Here's Augman. Out to the right wing. Lets the three fly. And they... Here's Durant. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. Clock at 4. Back to Thompson. Offline with a 3. Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yes, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Shooting for Chicago. Paul George.
George hits them both.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Outside Durant. To the paint. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shooting for Chicago.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
Oh, come on. The last thing you want to do when you're behind is give away another point on a technical.
Pulls up on the wing. Bullseye! And Chicago leads by 7.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Doncic outside. Inside. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category. That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Bryant from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. He's been a #1 option in this league. Griffin, no issues at all taking the most important shot and knocking it down.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Pass to Livingston. Back to George. Shoots over Durant. Count it!
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, this should be no problem for Porzingis. But, hey, the pressure can get to anyone.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching.
And it's Chicago to start out. And so Doncic will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Gasol. From deep three-point range. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Here's James. Kobe with the steal. And here's the break. The deep three from Durant. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that. You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Nailed from three-point land.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Chicago. Oh!
No, he didn't. Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Doncic. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Gasol covering. Inside. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. From deep. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Here's Chicago. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Another three for Chicago.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's James. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Kobe. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Chicago on defense. Here's Giannis. Gasol with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
2 minutes.
To the left side wing. LeBron James on the wing. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. James has got 9.
He's dangerous from everywhere. LeBron is even better shooting it from the corner.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim. Well, probably a little draft.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Jackson. And here's Tatum for 3. That shot missing. And it's San Francisco the other way.
Ball is turned over.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Chicago making a switch here.
James Harden.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. To the inside. Here's Towns. Misses from close range. Here's Jamison. Here's James. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Jamison. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pulls up, high post. Nice jump shot. Good.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
From deep, Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Turkoglu. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Gets it off.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for San Francisco. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for San Francisco.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
Here's Reeves driving to the basket.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Cans it from downtown.
Klay Thompson.
Thompson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Klay trusting his mechanics. He knows he has this shot down pat.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Şengün shoots over Livingston. Şengün with the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
First personal
and
foul.
The call will be against Al Horford.
Team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Şengün, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Pass to Horford. Thompson way outside. Kukoc grabs the miss. San Francisco leading by 6. Bamba. Gasol with the steal. Here's Livingston. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Third team foul.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Chicago making a switch here.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Livingston with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Horford trying to free himself up. Livingston, that's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Kukoc gets the bucket.
3.
One of the best passes at the center position. Just another way Cousins affects scoring.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Durant. Pass to Livingston. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Horford, no luck. Warriors leading by 9.
Chicago foul.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
Here's Cousins.
Checking in for Chicago, Jason Tatum.
There's 1:34 left in the first half of the game. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And that one, good. Doncic has got 6.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Kukoc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. From deep. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. And the dunk by Bamba.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Pass to Cousins. And it's sent back by KD. Here's Horford. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Tatum for 3. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. And stolen by Horford. On the wing, Doncic. With 4 seconds on the clock. Durant, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And it's San Francisco with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
All right,
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Şengün. Pass to Bamba. Back to Şengün. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
And here is Gasol. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
For Chicago, they have made two and missed two at the line tonight. Free throw drops for Gasol.
It's interesting, Gasol entered the league as a big guy with raw tools. Now one of the most highly skilled centers in the game.
And he makes all three. San Francisco leading by 5. Here's Jamison. And Gasol sends it back.
The former Defensive Player of the Year, Gasol, showing his stuff.
Back to Doncic. Off target from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Drills it from outside. LeBron's got 12.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
To the wing right side. Oh, wide open look for Gasol. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Jamison. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
A signature move for LeBron. His power and explosion has not diminished.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Chicago trails by 7. Doncic outside. Pass to Porzingis. From deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. And it's San Francisco the other way. Now James. Going.
LeBron James.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
And here's Gasol outside. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the second free throw, good.
At the line for 3.
It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Francisco. Pass to Turkoglu.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. The rebound by Harden.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Pass to Gasol. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Here's Turkoglu. It's good from the top of the key. And the Warriors lead by 4. And here is Gasol. Antetokounmpo defending. Out to Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Turkoglu outside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Left side Gasol. Durant for 3. Shot clock at 5. Out to Doncic. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 6. Really left alone that time.
LeBron James.
LeBron got 10 points in just the second half.
Over his Hall of Fame career, LeBron James has worked hard on his three-point shot, becoming a solid shooter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He hits the second from the line.
Oh, the definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
Good if it goes. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Francisco
43. The Warriors 53.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago trails by 10. Here's Harden. It's tipped. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Assist goes to
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. LeBron's got 24 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Tries it from the top of the key. He's feeling it. Count that one.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
And San Francisco with possession. It's been 13 unanswered points for him.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Back to Harden. Outside for Jackson. Outside Tatum. And again, no good by Chicago. And James throws it down.
James.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Takes it inside. Pass to Jamison. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And again, it's San Francisco with a three. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for San Francisco.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals. You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And the dunk by James.
Anytime you can get LeBron something right at the rim, that's good offense.
That's a two from Towns. And again, Chicago, no good. Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. On the wing, Harden. Outside, Tatum. Thompson for the triple. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. And that one hits back iron. Outside, Tatum. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by San Francisco. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the rejection by Towns. The three. Turkoglu grabs the board.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And James throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Thompson for the triple.
That's the end of the game.